My beloved child. From the depths of my heart, I call you today. You are courageous, you always have been. I see the bravery that radiates from your soul, even in the moments when you feel faint, even when no one else notices the battles you fight in secret. I placed within you a strength that does not crumble under pressure and a spirit that refuses to yield. You have endured seasons of heartbreak, moments when the burden seemed too great to bear. I have seen your silent tears, heard your whispered prayers in the lonely hours of the night. Yet, not once did I turn away. Every step you have taken in faith, every tear you have shed, every cry from your weary heart, I have held it close. You must know this, you are not forgotten, not even for a second. My eyes have never left you. Even when you wondered, where is God? I was right there, closer than your next breath. My love for you is not measured by your victories or by your mistakes, it is anchored in my very being, unchanging, faithful, and full of grace. Today, I invite you to lay down the burdens you were never meant to carry. Those memories that haunt you, the regrets that weigh you down, release them into my hands. You cannot reach the beautiful future I have prepared for you while dragging the heavy cart of the past. You cannot walk into the land of blessing while holding on to the chains of yesterday. Lift your eyes, beloved. See the path of hope stretching before you. A future full of joy, peace, and fulfillment awaits you, a future that I myself have prepared. Every obstacle will become a stepping stone, every setback a setup for a greater comeback. You were created not just to survive, but to thrive in my promises. You are mine. Chosen. Loved beyond measure. And this journey you are on, it is far from over. It is just beginning. So breathe deeply. Let my peace fill your soul. Hear my voice whispering to you even now, retreat is not an option. With me, victory is certain. Stand tall, brave one. The road ahead is bright with possibilities. Trust in my timing, trust in my heart. Together, we will walk into the new life I have destined for you. This is your moment. Leave behind the pain of yesterday. Embrace the new beginning I have crafted with my own hands. I am with you, today, tomorrow, and always. My child. Now that you've lifted your eyes to see the road ahead, I want you to take a bold step forward. You've carried so much alone, fears, regrets, the echoes of harsh words that tried to define you. But today, I ask you to release those weights. You were not created to walk burdened or to strive in silence. You were made for freedom, for purpose, for a journey filled with my presence and promise. Let me speak to the places you've hidden away. The parts of your heart that still ache, that still wonder if healing is possible. I see those areas, and I'm not ashamed of them. I don't reject you because of your wounds, I draw even closer to bind them gently and completely. This is your time of restoration, not because you've earned it, but because I delight in giving it. There is beauty rising from the ashes of what you thought was lost. Where disappointment once ruled, hope will reign. I am the God who restores what was stolen and who gives back more than what was taken. Let this truth be the new foundation beneath your feet, you do not need to look back. What's ahead is so much greater. In the quiet, when no one sees, I've been working. I've been clearing a path for you, one paved with grace and lined with blessings. What you thought was a delay was my preparation. I was shaping you for something that couldn't be rushed. You are not behind. You are right where you need to be for what I'm about to release. So pause and breathe. Not the shallow breath of worry, but the deep breath of trust. This is not just a spiritual moment, it is a divine turning point. The chains of fear are loosening. The walls of shame are crumbling. And your heart is awakening to the reality that you are no longer defined by who you were or what you've done. You are defined by who I say you are. And I say you are chosen. I say you are whole. I say you are enough, not in your own strength, but because my spirit fills the gaps where you feel unqualified. Let today be a declaration, not just a whisper of hope but a proclamation of truth. I am moving forward with God. Not in haste, not in panic, but with confidence, because I go before you. I am not waiting for you to be perfect. I am waiting for your yes. So say yes. Yes to healing. Yes to clarity. Yes to the next step. You won't walk it alone. I will be beside you with every breath, with every decision, in every valley and on every mountaintop. There's more to come. But for now, be still in this moment and let the assurance sink in, I am with you, and I am not finished writing your story. Beloved. You've taken that first step, and I celebrate it with you. You may not feel different yet, but something has shifted in the heavens. A divine alignment is taking place. Don't be discouraged if you don't see immediate changes in your surroundings. I am working in dimensions beyond what your eyes can see and your heart can fully grasp. You're not just stepping forward into new circumstances, you're stepping into deeper intimacy with me. Each moment you choose faith over fear, surrender over striving, you make room for me to move. This isn't about how strong you feel, it's about who is holding your hand. I'm walking beside you, not from a distance, not as a silent observer, but as a present, faithful companion who knows every part of your journey. There will be moments when uncertainty tries to visit again. There will be voices, within and around, that tempt you to retreat. But don't look back. Remember what I've spoken. My voice is your compass. Let it quiet the confusion and push back the doubts that rise like waves. My promises are not subject to the winds of circumstance. They are anchored in my character, and I do not change. I see your courage, even when all you feel is hesitation. I see the way your heart leans in, even when your flesh feels weak. I see your faith, growing in silence, watered by prayers no one else hears. And I tell you this, not one seed you've sown in faith will go unnoticed. Not one moment of obedience, no matter how small, is wasted in my kingdom. You don't have to navigate this road by guessing. I know the way forward, I always have. When the path gets steep or the terrain turns unfamiliar, my spirit will be your guide. I will illuminate your decisions with clarity. I will send confirmation in unexpected places. I will whisper wisdom into your soul while the world shouts confusion. Even in waiting, I am present. Even in delay, I am speaking. My silence is not absence, it is strategy. I am building endurance in you. I am developing roots that will sustain the weight of what's coming. Because the blessings ahead are not just for a moment, they are for legacy. Do not underestimate the power of walking slowly with me. This is not a race for speed, this is a journey of transformation. And transformation takes time. You're not just becoming stronger, you're becoming whole. Let your heart rest in this assurance, I am not pacing anxiously, hoping things will work out for you. I already see the outcome, and it is good. I am committed to seeing you flourish. I have not brought you this far to leave you. My hand is steady, and my timing is exact. So keep walking. Keep trusting. Keep talking to me in the quiet places. I am shaping something beautiful, inside of you, around you, and through you. And soon, what once seemed impossible will become a testimony of what I can do through a heart fully surrendered. My dear one. Even as you walk forward, I know that not every day feels light. There are moments when the weight of life presses down again, when discouragement creeps in quietly and tries to convince you that you're still alone. But listen carefully, those feelings do not reflect truth. They are echoes from old seasons, not declarations over your future. You are not navigating this storm without shelter. I am your refuge. I am your shield. When the winds howl and the ground beneath you seems to tremble, I remain unshaken. You don't need to pretend to be strong for me, I already know your heart. Bring me the exhaustion. Bring me the ache. Let me carry what has worn you down. I see the battles you fight that no one applauds. The forgiveness you offer without being asked. The kindness you extend while your own heart feels tired. These quiet acts are not forgotten. I gather them all, and I turn them into strength for your spirit. You don't serve in vain. You love in the shadows, and I reward openly in the light. Rest in the safety of my presence. Not just for a moment, but as your daily rhythm. Make me your sanctuary, not just when things fall apart, but as a lifestyle. Let my peace become your home, not your emergency room. I am not just here for crisis, I'm here for communion. When your heart aches for answers that don't come fast enough, trust that my delay is not distance. I don't withhold good things, I time them perfectly. What feels like silence is often a season of refining. I'm not punishing you, I'm preparing you. I know how long you've been holding on. I know how many nights you've whispered, God, is breakthrough really coming? And today, I answer with this, yes. Yes, it is. But I'm more concerned with the condition of your heart than the speed of your outcome. I want you whole, not just helped. So lean into me fully. Let my spirit be your strength when yours is gone. Let my word be your nourishment when nothing else satisfies. You were never meant to power through life alone. That pressure was never from me. What I offer is peace, not the temporary kind the world gives, but lasting peace that anchors you in any storm. Let me remind you who I am. I'm the one who calms the winds with a word. I'm the one who parts the waters when there seems to be no way. I'm the one who walks on waves just to reach you in the middle of chaos. I will never let you drown in what I've already defeated. And yes, you are still in the middle, but the middle is not the end. The story is still unfolding. I am not just rescuing you, I am renewing you. There is healing flowing even now into the parts of your heart that didn't know how to ask. My nearness is your rescue. My arms are the place you can exhale. So take this moment. Breathe deeply. Exhale the fear, the questions, the pressure to perform. And inhale my presence. Inhale my mercy. Let it fill every room of your soul. The storm may still surround you, but it will not define you. I am your peace. And peace is here. Beloved. Now that the storm is quieting and peace is beginning to settle over your soul, I want to speak to the deeper transformation that is already happening within you. You may not fully feel it yet, but something new has begun to rise. Like the first rays of morning after a long, dark night, my restoration is unfolding, quietly, steadily, and completely. The pain that once echoed in your chest is being replaced with purpose. The emptiness that lingered in the silence is giving way to a new fullness, an awareness of who you are in me. I haven't just rescued you from the storm, I am rebuilding what was broken. Piece by piece, I'm restoring your hope, reviving your dreams, and renewing the strength you thought had disappeared. You asked me to change your situation, and I will, but first, I'm changing you. I'm expanding your heart to hold more faith. I'm clearing your vision so you can see past the lies that used to hold you back. The heaviness you once wore like armor is falling away, and in its place I'm clothing you with courage. Look closely, child. The signs are already here. Doors that were once sealed are beginning to shift. Conversations are taking a different tone. People you thought were gone for good may resurface with peace, or you may simply find closure in places you never expected. Do not be afraid of the changes, they are signs that I am leading you somewhere greater. You've been in the shadows long enough. The season of hiding, healing, and holding on is coming to its completion. I am calling you out, not into the spotlight of performance, but into the light of my presence. This is not a return to who you once were, it's the unveiling of who I've always seen you to be. Don't rush the final touches. A masterpiece takes time. You are not being delayed, you are being perfected. And I am not just working around you, I'm working through you. Others will be strengthened by the peace you found, encouraged by the joy you now carry, inspired by the endurance you quietly cultivated. Your testimony is becoming a wellspring. And from it, I will draw comfort for others who are still in the midst of their storm. You won't need to force your voice to be heard, your life itself will speak of my goodness. Where once you felt invisible, you will now become a beacon. So let me finish what I started. Stay surrendered. Keep showing up, even when you don't feel strong. Keep making room for me, even when you're not sure what comes next. I'm not just leading you into blessing, I'm preparing you to steward it well. There's more ahead, so much more. But for today, rest in this. You are no longer just surviving. You are beginning to thrive. Precious one. You've walked through the shadows, climbed out of the valley, and now you stand on the edge of breakthrough. This is not the end of your story, it's the beginning of everything I've been preparing you for. All that has been sown in perseverance is ready to rise. This season carries harvest, and I want you to step into it without hesitation. I'm not asking for perfection, I'm asking for your trust. You don't have to predict the outcome. You only need to walk with me, hand in hand, heart wide open. I know what's ahead. I see the path clearly, even when fog still surrounds your view. I will direct your steps. I will protect your peace. I will guard the dreams I planted inside you until they bloom in full color. This is the time to rise, not in pride, but in holy confidence. You are no longer who you used to be. The wilderness did not weaken you, it refined you. The waiting did not diminish your worth, it clarified your purpose. The storms did not break you, they revealed your roots. And those roots are planted deep in my faithfulness. Your voice matters. Your presence carries weight. You are a light in the places that still feel dark for others. I have equipped you, not just to recover, but to lead. Not just to heal, but to help others find healing. The mantle on your life is not accidental, it is divinely appointed. So do not shrink back when doors open. Do not doubt when opportunities unfold. I have gone before you. I have placed favor on your path. You don't need to force anything, what is meant for you will come with peace. When I move, things align. When I breathe, the impossible becomes reality. If you find yourself trembling at the edge of this new beginning, know that I am not only behind you, cheering you on, I am also ahead of you, making a way. You were never meant to climb alone. My spirit walks with you, empowering your every step with courage and clarity. Let the past be a lesson, not a label. Let every closed chapter become the soil where wisdom grows. Let go of what no longer serves the calling I've placed upon your life. What's in front of you is far greater than anything you've left behind. Yes, there will still be challenges, but now, you face them not as someone surviving, but as someone secured in my promise. When fear tries to whisper, respond with faith. When the enemy reminds you of your flaws, remind him of your future. Victory belongs to those who walk with me, and you are walking well. Celebrate the journey, even in small steps. Speak life over your days. Embrace the unknown with anticipation, not anxiety. The story I'm writing with your life is meant to inspire generations, not because you never stumbled, but because you never stopped believing. So move forward. Not in haste, but with intention. With joy in your spirit and hope in your eyes. I am the author and the finisher. I do not abandon what I begin. And what I have begun in you will be brought to glorious completion. You are ready. You are covered. You are chosen. You are victorious. This is your moment. Step into it boldly. I'll be with you, every step, every breath, every blessing.